Hi guys, I hope you're well. It's currently Sunday the 17th of July 2022 and welcome to week 340 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I maintained my body weight at 177.6 kilograms, which is 391.5 pounds or 27 stone 13.5 pounds, and of course my body mass index remained at 51.9. Just like I always do, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which we can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,519 compared to the previous week at 2,417. It has increased. It's just sneaked its way over my 2,500 calorie allowance average for the week. Not great, but it's not massively over. My fluid consumption has increased a little bit too by 3,229 millilitres. So, like I say, it's literally less than, just over 10 millilitres it's increased by. So it's not a huge amount. It's under my 3,500 millilitre target. So still a bit of work to do on that one. Now, how about my activity levels for the past week in the form of my step count? This can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 6,398 compared to the previous week at 5,809. It has also increased, which is good. The weather started to get a lot more warmer here in the UK. In fact, we're about to hit a heat wave. An all-time high record is predicted to happen over the next couple of days. However, I'm not going to be here. I'm going to be in the US on a business trip, so I'm hoping the weather's not going to be as warm as it's planned to be here in the UK. So I'm not going to be able to fit in so much walking this coming week, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens. As we all know, every 5 weeks I like to monitor my body measurements to see if I've made any improvements in that area as well. So without further ado, here are my latest results. Out of the 14 body measurements, I've not seen any movement across any of those. So therefore, in the 340 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've seen a total reduction across all my body measurements which I monitor of 122.2 inches, which is 310.4 centimetres. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing results, so here it is guys, here's my weighing. I weigh 178 kilograms, which is 392.5 pounds or 28 stone 0.5 pound. This means in the past week I've seen a gain of 1 pound or 0.4 kilogram. Now if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week I also saw a gain of 1 pound or 0.4 kilogram. Based on this week's weight gain, it sees my body mass index go from 51.9 up to 52. And if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was 13.9% complete, and after the gain it goes down to 12.4% complete. So in the 340 weeks that I've been doing this journey, I have lost a total of 148.7 pounds, which is 67.4 kilograms or 10 stone 8.7 pounds. Next week, as I've already mentioned, I'm going to be out of the country on a business trip to the US. So I know my walking is going to be affected by this. Just not going to be able to do as many steps as I would normally do at home. I've tried my best to improve it, but it's looking unlikely if I'm being perfectly honest. My food selection also needs to be on point. I think I'm going to have a few Caesar salads whilst I'm over there, but of course I am going to have a cheeseburger at least once whilst I'm there. Fluid consumption, well, this always suffers when I'm away from home. I just don't drink enough or as much as I should be doing when, like I say, I'm away from a normal routine. So I know that's going to take a hit. I'm just going to hope for the best result possible. Now, for me, would be losing that 1 pound or maintaining. I'm not really expecting anything greater than this. Just have to wait and see what happens. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.